Inside St. Sernin, we will find this sculpture of Christ in Majesty. This is one of 7 relief sculptures, relief slabs, that we find around the ambulatory. Again, to focus your thought as you're walking around considering whatever issue might be going on. And is now inserted into the wall of the ambulatory, although its original location was unknown. All of these pieces are in the same style, and they're built by or created by someone named Glendonius. So we're seeing names starting to be associated with sculpture, with architecture. This name is actually carved into one of the capitals in the church, and what we're looking at is called Christ in Majesty. And this is an important form. What we see is Christ sitting there. He's holding a Bible. He's giving the sign of benediction with his right hand. We see evangelists, or the symbol of the evangelist, in the 4 corners, in the form of an eagle, a human, an ox. Human, eagle, ox, and lion. The ox and lion looking very, very similar, both of them being quadrupeds, and honestly, people in France don't know what a lion looks like at the time because they haven't seen very many of them. We see a strong emphasis on the line. In other words, it's a very linear form. If we look at Jesus himself, that form, he's sitting on a throne that looks like a city. In other words, the city of God. At the time, they actually believed that the city of God would be created on earth. So we often see it symbolized in architectural terms as if it were an actual place. We see the use of the halo, a very basic human form, sort of swollen jaw, but also swollen belly. And that would have been very common because of their diet at the time. You would have seen these distended bellies, especially in times where people are starving, because you get a lot of gas buildup, etc. You get some distension. So don't take that the wrong way. The drapery, the clothing, is very schematic, very regular, very modeled. It's line after line after line. It's very repetitious. The idea is to give a sense of power, a sense of spirituality, a sense of Jesus as the most important figure within the church. And then as you would come across this in the ambulatory, it would give you a sense of Jesus's presence. It might help you in your concentration, in your meditation, as you consider whatever your problem is and think about, well, to borrow from a term from the late 90s and early 2000s, what would Jesus do? What sort of decision might he make so that you make the right decision in your life?